Hey, it's Marie. Girl, I didn't expect to see you. I just got off yours. I figured you was gonna be still busy doing your thing. Oh, we coming on in. Let's see who we got. Hey, it's Marie. Hey, All Occasions. Hey, B Creations. Hey, Miss Margaret. Oh, I just got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Miss Marlene. Hey, Crystal. How's everybody this afternoon? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna put this stuff in. Take that out of there. Hey, Miss Sabine. Hey, Ivory Kisses. How are you? So y'all, I just have a little bit of stuff that I was gonna show y'all before I show you what I'm working on today. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put these body washes. I think I'm gonna take them out of this bag and put them on this thing. Yeah, I told you I'm clearing out bins so that I can make room for other stuff. So hold on, let me get me a bin because I am going to switch. I'm all right. Okay. That's a problem? No. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, y'all got me a bin. It say Dove, but we done eliminated the Dove, so we're doing something else. Let's see, Miss Margaret said just chilling in the recliner right now. I've got the AC on cooling. Oh, okay. Awesome. And I don't have my scissors over here, y'all. I'm kind of working half cocked. I'm not all together. Okay. The DJ said, hey, DJ. Let's see. Okay, awesome. We can't wait to see it. We can't wait to see it. So y'all, let me show you. So first thing, y'all, I forgot I ordered this. So I knew I was ordering it and I thought I just ordered it. So I don't know if I've ordered 3 of these or what. But anyway, that's what you get for putting stuff in your cart in Temu and not checking it before you place the order. So I knew I wanted to get a magnet for my car to advertise my business, you guys. And so with Temu, you know, you could upload an image and they'll print it out for you or create whatever sign or whatever it is you want. So since I've been using Chat GPT so much, I had Chat GPT to create me a sign. I had them create me 2. And so this was the one that me and my husband decided on because he said that the letters were bold and you would be able to see it better. So y'all, I had Chat GPT create this sign for me. And I uploaded it to Temu. So this is going to be on the door of my car. It's a magnetic sign to go on the door of my car. And I created 2 of them. I actually bought 2, maybe 3, because I bought 2 more of something. I don't know if I bought 2 more of this or if I bought something else. But anyway, I bought 2 more signs. So I don't know if I got 3 of these signs or what. Anyway, long story short, this will be on my doors of my car And I put custom gifts for all occasions, so this will be on there all the time. So it has my phone number, and it has, contact me on Facebook, and so all of that. So I really like this because to me it stands out, and you should be able to see it, far off. So this is what Chat GPT came up with, and I kept it. So this is gonna be the sign that's gonna be on my car. And like I said, it's a magnetic sign. It wasn't expensive at all, maybe like $10 at the most, $9 or $10 or something. Not bad price at all. So anyway, I just wanted to show that to you guys, just in case you guys are interested in, creating a sign for your vehicle or whatever, I like, again, I just went in Chat GPT, had it to create me two signs for me to choose from, and I chose this one. The other one, the lettering was kind of in cursive, and so we felt like it would be harder to read, because you're only by somebody for a split second. You're not by people a long period of time, so you kind of want something that they can read, pretty good in passing. And then I may, if I actually accidentally got three of these, I'll put two, one on each side of my car and one in the back. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this so you guys can see. And like I said, this is what'll be on my car. Um, so let me see what you guys are saying. Miss Margaret said, "Girl, get it together, girl. You are on TV." I know. Miss Margaret said, "I have another Timu haul in the mail." Ivy Kissy said, "Great idea. I did that a few years ago, but no hits." Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see how it goes, because um I mainly just because around the holidays, I have gotten where people are really hitting me up, my return customers, my Facebook followers, and that kind of thing. So that's the reason for the sign, not necessarily this time of the year, but around the holidays. I have been getting a lot of more people, calling me up, "Hey, what do you have? What's on Facebook, blah, blah, blah." And I have been really, really advertising my Facebook page, sending people over there to get information. So that's the main reason for it. Ms. Margaret said, "That's great. It looks really good." Thank you. Crystal said, "Nice. Love the colors." Thank you, Ivory Kisses. DJ said, "Very nice." Ms. Margaret said, "You go, girl. That ought to stir up some contacts." We'll see. We will see. We will see. So anyway, I just wanted to come and show you that I think my area wasn't into it then, but I know basket businesses are better now. Yeah, yeah, and I'm telling you, we have really been pushing my And what I probably should have did was put my QR code on there, but um yeah, that's probably what I should have done, was have my QR code on the sign so that people can scan it. Because I have a little sign now that I'll have on my table when I do my vendor events, that you can scan my QR code to get my whole business card. So I'm gonna have that on my table this fall when I do my vendor events, so that you'll be able to get my contact information, kind of like the QR code that LBE puts in her gifts. Well, I'll have like a little picture frame up there that has my QR code on my table, so that you can get my QR code if you need me, or even if you just want to, because if you click on my QR code, it has a link that takes you directly to my Facebook page, and you can see everything that I got going on. So I try to consistently upload pictures of my items as I create them, and I put them on my Facebook page. So I have those pictures already there, so that if you want some, you can go over there and see what I got, and I can tell you whether it's available or not. Miss Margaret said, "Advertising really does work. I get a lot of customers through Marketplace on Facebook." Yes, yes. And that really helped me for Father's Day. I did not have to do it so much for Mother's Day, but for Father's Day, that's really what helped me, because Father's Day was trash. Miss Margaret said, "Oh, I read that." Hey, pretty girl. Iris, I always look for those. The most important thing is you numbering your yes, absolutely. Your number is bold. Your number and your name. Pretty girl said, I need to be a Facebook subscriber too. Come on over, girl. Hey, Kimberly. Miss Margaret said, Peaches from Queendom made me business cards and gift tags. I will miss her working with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I think one of my cousins was actually had her working on some for her when she passed. She never got a chance to finish them. I've always made my own. And now look, Chat GPT does all my Chat GPT is my personal secretary. Everything I want, from thumbnails to pictures to signs to everything. Chat GPT is my personal secretary. Yes, please and thank you. So you guys, so I went to the Dollar Tree, and I was supposed to get one or two things, and I ended up spending like $50. And so I ended up getting some of these little cups. I had left them the other day, but then I saw LBE's video, and y'all know how we are. We have FOMO, fear of missing out. So I went ahead and grabbed these little cups. And so I got them because I'm gonna do the boxes for Christmas, and I had gotten a picture. I got a picture from somewhere. I think I got a picture from Dollar General in one of the class clearance event. It's a Minnie Mouse picture, and I thought this would go perfect with the picture to kind of build up my concept. So anyway, I ended up getting I only got 4 of them. I just got 4 of these little cups. Because I'm gonna do some Christmas boxes and stuff, baskets for with those. So I got 4 of those. And then while I was there, hey KOK. Yeah, LBE, I saw them, like I said, I had left them, and then I went back and got them. Well, anyway, while I was in there, I ran across these, and I thought, okay. So I ended up I got 4 of these to go with the cups. I was like, okay, this will finish my little concept out. So I went ahead and got 4 of the little Minnie Mouse body washes. I hadn't seen these before. Or if I had, I forgot about them. I didn't get them. So I got those. And then I just got 2. I got 2 of the Toy Story because I do have a good number of Toy Story items in my stockpile. And the movie just came out, so I'm hoping that Toy Story is in demand, so I can get this Toy Story stuff out of my stockpile. Thank you, KOK. She just sent me a floating heart. Thank you. So I'm hoping that it is in demand, so I'll be able to get that out of my stockpile. So hopefully. I bought some blue paint, y'all, to do my the little men toolboxes that I showed you guys the other day. I did that. I bought 2 of these, you guys, because I have some of the noodle bowls that I bought. I don't know that I'm necessarily gonna put noodles in them, which I'll put noodles. It is almost obsolete without the noodles, huh? You need to put the noodles in there, but I'm just afraid. I'm gonna have to see what the expiration date on the noodles are. Well, anyway, these are some chopstick helpers. I got 2 of these because I know I have 2 of the bowls. So I wanted to go ahead and try to finish that concept up. Hopefully I have the sock, the bowls, the little chopstick holders, and something else. And then I guess I'll get some noodles and try to see if I can get that to sale. I probably should have left that in the store, because to me stuff like that is kind of a iffy. It's not something that may sell very well. So you're taking a chance, a really big chance with that. I found these, you guys, because I have some of the Coca-Cola bowls. I have the Coca-Cola cups. And so these are some of the magnetic chip clips. So I got 4 of them because I know I have 4 of the bowls. So I'm gonna make a Coca-Cola concept with the little Coca-Cola items for Christmas. So hopefully that'll go over well. Like I said, I have 4 of the bowls, and then I have the cups, the socks, and I don't know what else. So hopefully we'll get a Coke drinker to be able to, you know, buy that little Coca-Cola gift. And then I just bought some of the some more Dove creams. All this to go in my men's gifts. I bought some of these hand creams. I thought these really looked like something that would go in a man's tube thing, but they also had the foot ones. So I got the hand ones and the foot ones. I'm not gonna give them both. I'll give them one or the other, but not both. So anyway, I bought both of these because those are gonna go in my men tube boxes. You'll either get a hand cream or foot cream, one of the two, not both. And then, like I said, I got those. So let's see what y'all saying. Miss Margaret, I don't use a computer for Chat GPT. It's on my phone, and all I do is, you don't even have to be computer literate. You just tell it. You can talk into the talking to your mic on your phone and tell it what you want it to do and go on about your business. Hey, Crafty Leo, how are you? S. Marie said, Rachel, the treasure chests are back at Walmart. In back to school section, I see a large and small size in gold and blue. Okay. I'm gonna have to go look. Thank you. Miss Margaret said, hey, okay, how are you? Let's see. Gold Jar said, hey, Gold Jar. Let's see, everybody speaking. Hey, beautifully designed. Miss Chandra. Yeah, I just when I first started, I just spoke into the mic, but now, you know, sometimes I'll type it into my, but I use my phone. It does everything from my phone. Okay, everybody's speaking. All right. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got from the Dollar Tree. So y'all know today is my day. I go to my bean store. Well, one of my bean stores was closed today, so I only went to the one that's not as popping. That was the one that was open today. So I didn't get no good today. I got some stuff, but it wasn't, you know, great like the other one. The other one been hitting lately. So anyway, I'll show y'all the little I did get. I found the belt. I've been collecting these belts, y'all. Those belt concepts that I did for Father's Day went over really well. So I've been collecting belts. When I found them at the bean store for $1, I grab them because those belt concepts went over really well for Father's Day. So I'm trying to get some to maybe make some more. I bought some of these. This is for your air fryer. I always, when they have them at the bean store, I always buy them. Because for $1, to me, you can't beat these. These are the liners for your air fryer, and I always use the liners in my air fryer. So I grabbed those up. I found this ribbon, you guys. It was unique looking. It wasn't but $1. So look, it was pretty thick. So I grabbed it. They only had one. So I was like, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now. But I was like, for $1, to me, you can't beat that for $1. So I grabbed this ribbon for $1. They also had this ribbon for $1. So I got this ribbon with the little fuzzy side to it. I thought that was neat. So I got this ribbon. Let's see what it says. Christmas red velvet. 2.5 inches. Both of them 2.5 inches. So I thought both of these were really cute. So anyway, I got these. I thought $1 was a good price, so I grabbed them for $1. They had a bag of shred, so of course y'all know I was gonna get the red shred for $1 because that's cheaper than the $1.25 and up tree. So I got that. Mix that black ribbon with black and white polka dot. Yeah. So I got this pack. I wish they would have had more than these. I probably would have got a few more of these in the red, because I don't always find the good color red. You can find some red, but it don't be vibrant enough for me. So I like that red. So put it right down there in my little stockpile down under the table. I found another thing of the bows. These are different. This is a softer bow this time. Y'all remember I bought some bows last time. It was a pink bow, but this is like a soft pink bow. Let's see. Come out. What you doing? So anyway, I found these. I thought these were cute. And so they hooked together or something. I don't know. Y'all look. They supposed to hook together, but guess who's not gonna have them hooked together? Guess who's gonna use them as a look, they hook together, but guess who's gonna use them as some bows? That would be me. I didn't know. I just saw them, honey. They supposed to be like a little. Look, they hook together. But I'm gonna cut these strings apart and we're gonna use them on our gifts. Yes, please, and thank you. I just saw pink bows. I thought they were I didn't know it was like a, yeah, thank you, garland. I couldn't even think, okay. I didn't realize it was a garland, but guess who gonna make it? Who about to use this garland, cut them apart and make some bows with it? That would be me. So anyway, I thought those were cute, so I grabbed those. And these, y'all, I thought these were really, really cute. Y'all, look, these are gift bags. I thought these were some neat colors. Look at how cute. Look how cute and manly these look. Yeah, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I just thought these were really nice and manly. So you got 4 of them in the bag, and I thought these were really some really nice manly colors. So I grabbed them because I was like, oh, those are really cute. So anyway, so yeah, I got that Miss Margaret said, I've cut up garland before too. It's a great idea. There's a new bin store opening near me. I can't wait. Yeah. I wish we had a bin store in my area. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all I got from the bin store today. I spent $8. That's it. $8 at the bin store. So that's all I got from the bin store today. Like I said, it wasn't hopping, which that's a good thing because that means I keep more money in my pocket. That's what that means when it's not hopping. So y'all, I'm gonna pull y'all in. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working on today. As y'all can see, I got these little trays. Yeah, I've been trying to get rid of these tobacco trays for a couple years now, and I could not think of anything to do with it. So yesterday, while I was making my other concepts, I ran across one of LBE's videos from last year, and I was like, okay, we about to LLC this concept from LBE. And so that's what I decided to do. So I went yesterday morning, and I went, was it yesterday morning or the day before? I can't remember. Anyway, I went to my storage unit and I pulled out all of these tobacco trays. I've had these tobacco trays for a couple years, And the last time I tried to use them, they didn't really go over very well. So I was like, so I never really tried to work with them, you know, again, because I was like, um, what I'm realizing with my flat concepts is, and I think LBE told us this one time, you have to sit your flat concepts up. That must have been the reason why my flat concepts weren't doing so great. So they have started doing better because of the way I'm displaying them. So I wasn't displaying them well. So just FYI for you guys, it may be the way you're displaying your items the reason why they're not doing as well. Okay. So since I've changed the way I display my items, they're doing better. So I had different trays. So let me show you. I had the green. This is the brown. This is like a tan brown right here. I also had let's see. I think that's the same color as that. I had the red. And so these are the different ones that I have of the, you know, tobacco trays. So y'all, I have a ton. When I say a ton, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I have a ton of wallets, okay? I probably have, so I had 27 tobacco trays. I had enough wallets to fill all these tobacco trays, and I still have probably 20 something plus more wallets left after I finish these trays. So that's how many wallets that I have that I need to get rid of, okay? So I filled all of these with the wallets, and I can't remember. I think LBE used lotion, I think. But I knew I had a ton of sprays. I had the Tahiri that we got last year. I had the whatever this is that I got last year. I had and I also have some other ones that I had gotten from like Dollar General and stuff like that. Y'all hold on, I need to plug my phone up. I'm sorry, I forgot to plug my phone up. Hold on just a second. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Miss Margaret said we had to go to town earlier and I wanted to stop at Dollar Tree so bad, but I restrained myself. Yeah. Yeah, I passed by a while ago because I was gonna go back and get some more of something else, but I ended up just not getting it. Oh, I had gotten some of those wipes, those Amber Glow wipes, and I wanted to get some more of those, but I didn't allow myself to. Sharika, hey. Miss Aretha, hello, hello. Miss Margaret said, yes, my flat gifts were just laying there. I'll prop them up next time. Yeah, I've bought some containers so that I can prop my gifts up. And I think what I'm gonna also do is buy me some crates so that I can you know, have them on my table and display my flat concepts in my crates, kind of lean them against the crate and line them up like that so that it'll help them you know, kind of give them a framing and stuff. Hey, Crafty Granny. So hold on, y'all. Let me get my cord and plug my phone up. Okay. So let me see what y'all are saying. Hey, Ashley. How are you? Let me plug it up. Now, hold on. I'm trying to get my phone together. It's trying to die. plug up thingy. So what are you guys doing? Are y'all working on gifts or are y'all cleaning? What are y'all doing? Drop it in the chat. Let's see what y'all doing. Oh, here's some more of the here's another kind. I got this from Dollar General years ago. I've had these probably 3 or 4 years. Some of the red Velvet City or Velo City or whatever you call them. I have some of those. And I also have some of these Richness. They had these way back for like $1 from Dollar General. And so I knew I had a ton of these. So that's what I did. So let me show you how they came out. So I did them 2 different ways. I started doing them like this. This is how I did them at first. I did one with this. And then I did one with this. So this is how I started doing them. And then I changed them. And I decided to copy her verbatim all the way through. And so this is kind of how I started doing them after that. So I put my little ponytail. It's a little skimpy ponytail, but I got a little ponytail at the top. So this is one of them. I thought this one turned out really cute. Of course, I'll put my bow on it and finish it up. So I have that wallet. These are some of the wallets that we got from Walmart. With just the little flower on it. The only difference, I think she put a hand sanitizer on hers and I didn't put a hand sanitizer on mine. This one, I did use one of the lotions. This is one of the lotions we got from City Trends. So this one does have a lotion on it. I used a lotion on that one. This is one of the body sprays that we got from City Trends. I used one of the body sprays in that one. So I am trying to put some lotions in there. I'm trying to get rid of these lotions, y'all. So I did use a good bit of these lotions because I bought so many from Ollie's last year. So I'm trying to utilize some of these lotions and get those out of my stockpile. So I used some lotions just to give them a variety, just in case they be like, well, she don't really do body spray. I got you. I got I got some lotions. So I did put a few lotions in there. Not as many as I did the body sprays, but I did do a few lotions just to do. Let's see what y'all saying. Miss Margaret said, hubby made me some crates for my sock ornaments. I could use them for the flat gifts. Yeah, my people don't like the bag gifts. They don't sell for me very well. The bag gifts, yeah, the bag gifts don't sell very well for me either, Miss Margaret. Yeah, they don't sell very well for me either. Because normally what I would put in there is like t-shirts or something. Now, when I had the stilettos in the bags, they did pretty good for me, especially for this Valentine's Day. Now, the stilettos did better for me for Valentine's Day. Last year for Mother's Day, they sat. But I brought them back out for Valentine's Day, and now I sold every single one of them. So, yeah. Crafty Leo said cleaning here and there. Okay. Miss Margaret said, I got a lot of organizing done yesterday. I want to start working on my lady form baskets. I'm waiting to use them for Valentine's. Okay. All occasions said vacation and working. Okay, vacation and working. Okay. Margaret said, that's cute. Crystal said, cleaning some, shopping, and taking a break. Okay. Those are cute. Thank you, Crafty Leo. Miss Aretha said, that's cute. Miss Margaret said, what are you charging for those? I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe like 15 or 20 bucks. No more than $20. 15 maybe. What do y'all think? 10, 15, 20? I'm thinking like 15, maybe 15 or $20. No more than 20. For these. Put a cute bow on it, sell them for $15 or $20. One, I don't have a lot in them, and two, I need to get them out of my stock. These wallets were $1. These were $1. So $2 for these little things. I don't know how much I paid for these, but probably a few cents. So I probably got about $3 at the most in this gift. These little tahiris were $2. The wallets were $1, so $3 in that. So somewhere between $3 and $4 is what I have in pretty much all of these gifts. So y'all drop it in the chat what y'all think. That's cute. Miss Rita said, what? Okay, yes, ma'am. Those, I'm sorry, stilettos sell great. Yeah. El Bowie said, hey, Rachel and Chad, I hope everyone's doing well. Yep. I was thinking 20. Yeah. El Bowie said, cute concept. Miss Margaret said, that's a good price for those 15 or 20 all day. Yeah. Miss Rita said 20. Lovely gift basket 20 or 25. Yeah, I wouldn't do 25 just for because I want to make it easy, and it'll be a no-brainer for them to buy it. So I don't want them to think about it or wrestle over it. And I think 25 they may be like, but $20 I think they'd be like, okay, let me have one, two, let me have, let me get 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, they're gonna buy them 5. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want, Crafty Leo. Everybody get a wallet. You get a wallet. You get a wallet. You get a wallet. That's what I want. El Boy said 20 for sure. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yes. 25, I think, it would make them wrestle, about it. And I don't need you to wrestle about it. I need you to just come on and buy it. So yeah, so that's the reason I'm gonna keep it at that price, because again, like I said, I don't have a lot of cost in it. I'm trying to get rid of these little tobacco trays. I'm gonna put a cute little bow on top of these. Now these I'm gonna do the little crisscross bow on those, and put a bow on that one. That's what I'm gonna do on those, since I wrap those flat. But I decided to start putting the little ponytail on there just to get those done. Now I did shrink wrap these instead of cello bags, just because I wanted the stuff to stay in there and not move around. But I probably could have done a cello bag. I probably could have done like a 9-inch cello bag, but I did do shrink bags on those. And what I did was I got a 14-inch cello bag, and I cut it down the middle, and I can use one 14-inch bag and it'll do 2 of my gifts. So that's kind of how I did that. And I probably could do a 16-inch bag, and because those are a little longer, and but I'd have a little more that I need to cut off. But anyway, yeah, I used a 14-inch bag. Like I said, it doesn't leave me a whole bunch of ponytail, but it does work really well for these gifts. And what I did was I did make me just like a little piece of cardboard. I put just a little piece of board in the back, just to so that my stuff wouldn't fall out. Now for the red ones, I put some wrapping paper, some red and white wrapping paper in the back, so that it would cover that up. But like for the brown ones, I just put like a little brown piece of, I had some little boards here, some little cardboard, so I put those in the back just to brace it, because it has those little slots. So that's what I've got to do now, is go ahead and finish cutting out my little boards to insert into these, and then put my shred in there and go ahead and wrap these up. I'm not sure, Cheeseburger. You know her better than I do. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, that's what I wanted to come and show you guys. Just a simple little gift. And I'm going to again, I got my shred down here. Put my shred and stuff in my little crates. And call it a day. So yeah, y'all, these are very simple and easy to put together. Just quick gifts. Like I said, once you shrink wrap them, you ain't got to worry about them moving or anything. I just put just enough shred around the edges. I don't fill my gifts with shred, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. I do just enough shred around the edges so that it gives the illusion that it's throughout the gift, but it's not throughout the gift. It's not. And then I pull it up just a little bit so you can peek out of the corners. And as you can see, be a cute little gift. I need to put some more shred up there at the top. So what are some other gifts ideas that you guys are doing with your wallets? Y'all drop it in the chat. I'm really trying to get rid of my wallets. I probably have about 30 more wallets that I need to do a concept with to get those out of my stockpile. So what other kind of gift would y'all create with your wallets? Would y'all just wrap some of them up and make the wallets available for sale? But I really don't want to do that. I really would like for it to be in some kind of gift of some type of some sort. But y'all drop it in the chat. Tell me what y'all think. No ideas, y'all? No ideas? No ideas? I'm trying to think of different, probably $30 or less gifts, you guys, for my vendor events for Christmas. As many as I can come up with. I need some, $5 and $10. So y'all, this is my 14-inch bag that I was telling you about, and all I do is just fold it down the middle like this, and I cut it sideways because this is of course sideways. Let me see if this is some good scissors, or if I might have to go get. Oh yeah, these some good scissors. Thought I might have to go get my other ones, but they work. Let's go back. Elbow said to you. Oh, do you have any bag charms or keychains that you could pair the wallets with? That's a good idea. Bag charms or keychains? I don't think so. But maybe I could do like maybe a piece of jewelry. What you think about that? Y'all know we got all of those. I have jewelry pieces that I could probably put with it. Maybe let me see. I got jewelry. What else I got? I got those hair pieces. So maybe I can make some gifts with some of the hair pieces and stuff. Esmer said, how many events do you have scheduled? I only have one scheduled right now, Esmery. But I'm planning the week of so see, since I cut it at the bottom, you guys, so I have one side that's already put together, this and the bottom, and I've got to just tape this side, which I'm very much okay with. So I just got to tape this side down. But yeah, I have just the one event, but for the week of Thanksgiving this year, I'm planning to go out and try the street sale. I'm gonna see how that works this time, because last year I had an event And that event was horrible. It didn't do well at all. So instead of paying my money for an event this time for the day after Thanksgiving, I'm gonna try to go street sale the day after Thanksgiving and see how I do out selling on the street. And then I'm pretty sure I'll get at least one more. There's an event that I didn't do last year that I kind of want to try. Hopefully they'll have it at a reasonable price. So hopefully maybe I'll have like maybe 2 events that I can do this time. I'm trying a little different strategy than I did last year. I pretty much had an event every weekend last year, but some of them were not worth it. So I had 2 that I really wanted, well, 3. I had one that I did the year before, and the only reason why I didn't do it again last year was because they had it too early. So if they have it at the right time this year, I want to do that one. And then they had one at a school last year that we did pretty decent at, and I think I can probably do decent at it again. So I want to try to do that one as well. So that is the 2. So I want to do at least 3. So y'all, this is what this one looks like. And I'll shrink wrap this with my little skimpy little ponytail. But this is what this one looks like. Michelle said, hey. Oh, she said, hey, Miss Marie. Miss Margaret said, I just ordered 2 of the treasure chest in the gold color for my mermaid concept. I love Walmart pickup. Yep. All occasions said, in the same boat with all these wallets, I had put them in everything for Valentine's. Okay, do not yeah. Let's see here. Bowie said, yes, jewelry would work also. Yeah. Hand sanitizer. Okay, hand sanitizer. That's a good idea. El Bowie said you could also try a clear box concept with the wallets too. Now, I did do some of those last year. The only thing is after I added everything to them, they were more expensive. Like, which they ended up selling, but they sold more for Valentine's and Mother's Day, because by the time I put the cologne, the lotion, the wallet, and all of that, I had to charge like $40 for them. So, like I said, they ended up selling for like Mother's Day and for Valentine's Day, not so much for Christmas. Because it was kind of out of their price range. Now I did sell a few for Christmas, but only just like a handful. So I'm trying, so I guess I can do a little bit of both. So yeah, I did do some of those last year and they did sell, but like I said, they sold more during Valentine's and Mother's Day than Christmas. Miss Margaret said, go through your yellow dot stuff and add a trinket of some sort. Okay. Miss Michelle says, hi, Miss Lovely Gifts. Hi, okay, right there. Okay, street selling at Christmas is better than those vendor events. I do better on my own. It's not worth it to me. The church event that I did last year, it does pretty good for me. It doesn't do what the street do. Now, you are correct. It does not do what the street does. But that event, I probably will continue to do it because for the price, to me, it's worth it. But yeah, I will do, after the, right at Christmas time, that's when I make the bulk of my money. But yeah, I still want to, do these little small events. But like I said, there's only a couple that I want to do. Now, like I said, I did decent last year, y'all. I'm looking for my yellow shred under this table. My bag is under the table. Guess I could do this color. Guess I could do this mix. I wanted just yellow, but I guess I could do this mix, y'all. But I wanted to do, let me see how that looks. It matches the color in his face. Y'all have to tell me what y'all think of this one. If this shred is going to work it. Because it matches the color in his face very well. I just don't know if it make it look childish looking. With all these different colors. Because it definitely matches the color in his face. Elbow said okay. All occasions. Thank you, Michelle. This is actually LBEs. I'm LLCing. This is a LLC, y'all. I ain't taking no credit for it. No credit. Other than seeing it, liking it, and deciding to copy. So what y'all think? Does that look okay? Turn this around a little bit. Yes, yes, that's all right. Need to stick some shred to come right here. What about a wallet, pretty scarf, and sunglasses? Oh, I like that. Let me look. I don't have my little LLC notebook. I got a thing right here. That's a good idea. I like that. Wallet. Let me write that down right there. Because I do have some scarves I'm trying to get rid of. The other one was wallet and jewelry. Let's see, Miss Margaret said we have have 3 Saturdays in December to street sale. The 5th, the 12th, the 19th. Christmas is on Friday this year. So for me, when I went out early, Miss Margaret, in December trying to street sale the year before, it didn't do well. I actually basically just sat there and held the parking lot down. I tried to do it the week before. So street selling like that, like I said, I think I may do well around Thanksgiving, but just going out in December, I tried that the year before and it was not a great experience at all. It was a waste of time. It's Marie said, hey, okay, I was driving. You guys, if y'all haven't already, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I got 35 watching and 48 likes. Thank you guys. Looks good. I said, hey, okay. Did I see it? Hey, LBE. LBE, you see your name in the title of my thing? Did you see you on Front Street? I was gonna text you, message you early and say, look, how did these sell for you last year, LBE? Look, why I'm sitting up here copying them. Ha! Baby, your name in the title of this video, all up in there. All big and bold. Nothing. This what you did. You did this. Remember these last year? But you had hand sanitizer. Remember these? She said, what I do? There's the woman of the hour. Oh yeah, those sold really well, and what little I had left, some. Oh, for Mother's Day. Okay, I was just gonna message you. I'm gonna see you answer the question before I could even answer. Look at God. I was gonna message you earlier and send you a picture and say, how these do LBE for you? Look, while I'm LLCing them. I have no more left. I wish I had some more of those containers. Yeah, I had 26 containers, LBE, so I'm doing 26 of these trays. But I'm gonna find something else to put something more in, because I was telling them I had I did 26 of these, but I still have probably 30 or more wallets left that I need to put in something. So I need to do something else to get rid of these wallets out of my stockpile. So I'm looking for I'm gonna put them in something to make some more gifts to get the rest of these wallets out of my stock. Cause I got wallets. I before I started restraining myself, y'all, when I used to would go to, I had a store that I would go to that I always had before a lot of people started doing more of the penny shopping. Yeah, I had a store that I would just go and just clean up. And so I have tons and tons of wallets. And I would just buy everything instead of, being selective. This was a few years ago. I'm doing better now. But this was probably before I actually started, or maybe when I just started doing gift baskets. So I learned, what sells, that I don't have to clear the shelf because my business is not to that point yet. And, just different things that I've learned about my business. So I'm changing my shopping model, but at that time I was buying everything. So I have a whole bunch of wallets that I really, really need to try to get rid of. So that's my goal. Like I told y'all yesterday, that's my goal for this summer is I am reducing my stockpile. But I'm reducing my stockpile by I'm gonna make gifts and I'm gonna sell my stuff. I don't think I'm ready. I'm to the point where I want to give my stuff away yet. Kudos to y'all that are willing to do that. I'm just not there yet. I'd rather try to sell it. If it doesn't sell, then I'll try to give it away. But right now, babe, I'm trying to get everything in concepts and get this stuff on the street so it can sell. Like that, because I'm just not ready to give it away yet. I'm not at that place. Let's see what y'all saying. Miss Margaret said, "I have." How much did you sell yours for, LBE? Because we were brainstorming pricing. So let me see how much you sold yours for. Let me see how much I want to sell mine for. I have a place to set up that doesn't charge me anything. One of my vendor events last year charged $100 for that event. I lost my shirt. 10,000 people looking but not buying. Okay, LBE said I have no more left. I wish I had. Okay, I read that. Let's see. Michelle said I read that. Da, 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 da. Michelle said, "Hey, Miss Treasure, where did you get the containers from?" These came from Dollar General, probably 2 or 3 years ago. LB said, "Anything I wanted gone in my stock pile that I wasn't putting in baskets got sold at my yard sale." Yeah. So see, I don't know what I have just yet that I would be willing to sell off. So my y'all, I'm in the home stretch. We're still preparing the place from where my building is gonna go. My husband's doing the last little work on that, but it's coming along. So hopefully by this fall or first of next year, my building will be in place, and then I'll be able to see what I have really a lot better. And so then I'll probably do like a yard sale or something, sell what I can, sell some stuff on Marketplace, do things like that, and then, get myself to a good place. But again, you guys, I just started this business. I started actually selling in 2019, but when I started selling, I wasn't selling gift baskets. I was selling other stuff. I didn't start selling gift baskets until 2021 or 2022. So, I haven't been in it real long, so I'm learning. And as I'm learning, I'm changing, my strategy as I go along. So I'm not, mad at anything that I've done, or, all of it has been a learning process. And so, like I said, as I go along, I'm learning what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what my customers like, what they don't like, what sells well, what doesn't sell well, what I need to buy again, and what I need to leave on the shelf when I see it, So those are the things that you learn, that's a part of the business. You know, and you know, you change, you be flexible. And you know, and you learn as you go. And so that's what I'm doing. And so, you know, it's, to me, I think it's working well for me. I'm happy with, you know, with, you know, where I am in my business, where it's going, and all of the good things. You know, that's like I was saying earlier on S Marie's live when she was talking about the toy bundles. The toy bundles, now they didn't sell well for me that Christmas holiday. But y'all, those toy bundles have been a blessing in my life, because they when I realized what I was doing wrong, one, I had them priced too high. The people around here didn't want to pay the prices that I had. But when I dropped the prices on them and made them reasonable for them to sell, y'all, the last two Easters have been my highest selling holidays, and I even brought them out for Valentine's Day, and they sold well for Valentine's Day. So I have no regrets on doing the toy bundles. And I'm about to make some more. That's a part of my downtime that I'm gonna make some more, because I'm running out of, you know, some of the ones that I have. I have some of the really, really big ones that I need to break down and make two toy bundles instead of one. What I realized for me is, this is me, not nobody else. My sweet spot on my toy bundles is around $100. 125, make a couple $150 ones, but around $100 or less, my toy bundles, they don't even ask no questions. Let me have that one. 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 Yes, please. Thank you. Yes. So, am I going to do more toy bundles? Absolutely. Absolutely. Easter has been my highest selling holiday for the last 2 years, and I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was bring out toy bundles that I had already made, bring them out, no work. Baby, please. Yes, Lord. Because they were already made. So, I need a board, y'all. What y'all saying? LB said anything I want. Oh, I read that. LBE said I had wallets, hand sanitizers, and a good body lotion, priced at $35. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't put the hand sanitizer. I just did the body spray and the wallet. And I was thinking $20. Yeah, you think that's too low? Because I didn't put the hand sanitizer in there. I was trying to keep it. My sweet spot at my events has been about $20-$25. That has been my sweet spot at my event. I gotta take this thing off here. Yeah, I hate these tags. These tags are horrible. When I tell you they are hard to get off, even with heat, they're hard to get off. And I hate these tops on these Tahiris. They're horrible too. They don't like to stay on. I had to tape them. LBE said, "Believe me, you will get there." Right now, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Michelle said, "Thank you, Ed. You're welcome." Yeah, we're learning. Like I said, but you know, my thing is, what we have to do is, after you know, we go through our holidays, you sit back, you reflect, you realize what went well, what didn't go well, and then you evaluate, why didn't it go well? You know, what could I have done differently? That's like last year for Christmas, for my events. I tried a whole lot of events. I did that on purpose. That was an experiment, because I wanted to see what events went well, what events didn't go well, what kind of events you know, worked well for me, because I didn't know. And when you don't know, you gotta learn. So, I tried all of the events. So now I kind of have an idea of what kind of events work well for me, what events don't work well for me, and that kind of thing. And so I'm rolling with it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I need a little backer for my little thing. I got to okay, here's some one. Miss Margaret said, I won't go over $100 for toy bundles. Folks in my area won't pay those big prices. Yes. JCD said, hello, everyone. Beautifully Designed said, yes. S. Marie said, awesome. I've sold all but like 3 bundles. I made nearly 40. Girl, S. Marie, I think I made like 75 or so bundles. And I probably have about 20 left. I made a lot of them. Because like I said, I sold some last Valentine's Day, not this past year, not 2025. I sold some in 2024. Wait a minute, it's 26? No, I sold some in 25 Valentine's Day and for Easter 25, and I sold again for Valentine's Day and Easter 26. So I've sold for 4 holidays off of those bundles. I haven't made a new one at all, other than just like baskets and stuff. But I've been selling those toy bundles off. And I still probably got about, I think I got about 15 or 20 or so left. Awesome. Okay, Red. I've sold all but 3 bundles. I made nearly 40. Yeah, just don't want to hold up my space with all those ride-ons and huge toys. Yeah, I understand. I only have a few ride-ons left. I didn't score like you did. You was able to get those ride-ons for really great prices. I was paying like $20 for them ride-ons, so that limited how many of them I was getting. I wasn't finna get all of that because I didn't. You was getting them for like $5 and $6 and $7 and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you was getting them for awesome prices. But yeah, those toy bundles were hidden. LBE said, with the stuff that we create, we have to realize what is the best season for this particular gift. Yes, what you may create for Easter may be better during Valentine's Day. Yeah, absolutely. LBE said, I told you wrong. They sold for 25. Oh, okay. LBE said, sorry. No problem. I appreciate you. Ms. Margaret said, that's what I did last year with the vendors. I tried it out and saw that it didn't work for me. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, it nothing. What's the saying? Nothing beats a failure but a try. So I'm trying it out and figuring out what works best for me. And all of the good. I need to go buy me some poster board, y'all. That's what I need, is some poster board. I've been just finding little scrap, y'all, excuse me, finding little scrap pieces of board. All these little scraps, y'all. Nothing goes to waste around here. When I find a piece of scrap, baby, I'm cutting it out and making something. So, that's what I've been using, is my little scrap boards and stuff. But I need, and then on the red ones, I was using wrapping paper. JCD said bundles don't do well for me. Yeah. Like I said, they didn't do well for me during Christmas, but baby, well, I take that lie back. This past Christmas, they did well for me for Christmas. I lowered my prices to a price that they was willing to pay, and they did well for me this past Christmas. They sure did. Toy bundles did well for me once I realized what they was willing to pay. Y'all look, that's gonna be cute. I think it's gonna be cute. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might not think it's gonna be cute, but I think it's gonna be cute. Let me put this shred in here. I wish I had some more. Y'all, I always run out. Dollar Tree has this cream color shred that has like some rose gold metallic pieces in it. Y'all, I always don't buy enough because I run out. That's like the first shred I always run out of. I don't know why. Let me get. I got the wrong color purple shred over here. Where is the purple shred at? Y'all been working all over everywhere. I've been working on this side, on the other side where I was sitting yesterday talking to y'all. And so LBE said those are gonna sell well. I didn't have that many different colors. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I tried to do, LBE. I tried to pull out a sample of all of the ones that I had. Because when I tell you, I'm telling y'all, I got a ridiculous amount of wallets. And this ain't even the half of them. I still got a whole half a tote full of wallets. That's why I'm gonna I gotta figure out another container to put the other ones in and put something in there with those. A wallet. Somebody said, let me tell y'all the different ideas. Wallet, sunglasses, and a scarf. That's a good idea. Wallet and jewelry. That's a good idea. These wallets with the body spray. I also did some of the wallets with the lotion. Like this. So y'all drop in the chat. What's your other ideas? Wallet and what? What can you do for a wallet? And what would you use as a container? I already have some more containers coming in. Actually got some more containers coming in today. Some more boxes coming in today, y'all. I don't like this shred. Y'all gonna have to hold on just a second. I gotta go find my purple shred because I don't like this purple that I got in my hand. I got two different colors of purple, and this one ain't it. See it. I don't see my other shred, y'all. I don't see it. Hi, Alicia. As Marie said, that is definitely a pretty shred with those gold. Yes, that's really the only shred I buy from the. I buy the other ones, but that's my favorite one, and I always run out. I never buy enough. I run out of that shred every single time. What is... I'm looking for my purple. No, this purple is just not trying to let me be great. What did I do with it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this purple, and I really don't want to. Oh, here you go. It's right here in my face, y'all. No, that ain't it. 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 What did I do with that purple shred? Okay, I'm gonna have to pass up on this purple, y'all, because I can't find my shred. I don't know what I did with it, and I don't want to use this shred in this container. I'm gonna have to just. Yes, LBE, I did. Shh, you can't tell that. Shh, that's our secret. Shh. I don't want them to buy them out. Shh. Yeah, I got them. Shh. Shh. Don't tell. Shh. Yeah, I got them. Let you see what? Hope. Still class, you miss my hauls, that's all. Shh, you can't tell. You know, the last time everybody bought them up, we couldn't get them no more. Shh, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. You gotta wait till closer to the holiday, then tell them. Ooh, Lord. LBE, you about to mess up the church's money. Hey, Miss Gloria. So how many of y'all are doing vendor events? Raise your hand. Or how many of y'all doing Christmas period? Crafty Leo said me. Alicia said she's doing Christmas. Are you doing vendor events or you doing street sales, Alicia? You do a lot of events, don't you? All occasions said thumbs up. She's doing Christmas. I know Still Classy said she's not doing Christmas. Sure. Miss Gloria, she said I'm late and we keeping secrets. Yeah. Yeah, it's one that I think is gonna be my forever event too. The one that I told you I had a hard time getting into this year. Well, I didn't have a hard time. Let me stop that lie. It was so many people trying to get into the event this time that the site locked up, you guys. The site locked up and it took me like 15 minutes trying to get in when she opened registration. It was so many people trying to register for this one event that the site she said the site crashed, and so they had to get the site back up in order for us to be able to register because it was just that many people trying to get on. So that tells you how popular this little event is, especially for the vendors and everything. And every year I've been kind of moving up closer and closer to the front. So the first year that I did it, I was very last minute. I didn't get in it until September. And registration normally opens and closes in May. Okay. I mean in June. And so I got like one of the slots way at the back door. Okay. So this past year, I got a better slot. I was still in the back, but not in the back because I actually had forgot about registration. And I was in the back in one of the back buildings, but I wasn't, in the all the way in the back. Well, this year, you guys, since I was able to get in it on the first day, I'm actually in the front building. So I'm actually going to see how well I do since I'm going to be in the front building this time. So I've been moving my way up, every year in this event just to see how well I'll do, by getting, if I strategically place myself, where I can be in the building. So that's kind of what I'm doing for this event. That's It's a pretty big event. They've been doing it for over 10 years. And like I said, it's a pretty popular event. They have a ton of people that come. So that's that on that one. What color shred, y'all, should I put in here? What color shred? Brown, orange, yellow, black, white, white, maybe white, brown. What y'all think? What y'all think? Yellow flower. What color flower? I got a bag of flowers. Hey, Olympia. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Still Classy said, I will do it on social media. Okay, King said, me, hopefully I can get outside. Okay, Alicia said, I hope to see vendor events come up. Otherwise, I'm turning my car to Santa Central. Okay, I understand that. Michelle said, I'm doing Christmas. All occasions said, location matters. Absolutely. JCD said, don't be like that, sis. You know we need them too. What you talking about? Hope? I don't know what you talking about, girl. Olympia said, hello, Rachel. And Chad, I finally caught you live already. George said, yellow, yellow. Okay, yellow, not yellow. All occasions said, not yellow. Let me see what you are making. I was driving. Okay. Orange shred, yellow flower. Okay, so this is what I'm making, you guys. Let me pull them up. So this is an LLC from LBE. She made these last year. The only difference in mine is I'm putting a flower instead of the hand sanitizer that she had in hers. I'm just basically putting a wallet, a body spray, and I think she used lotion. She used the wallet, a lotion, and a hand sanitizer, but I'm doing just a wallet and either a body spray or a wallet and a lotion. Put a little flower in there and call it a day. Okay. So this one I wrapped. I didn't put my little top, my little ponytail. This one I did. So I have several different styles of the wallets, as you guys can see. I have a ton of wallets and I'm trying to get through with them. So I have two of the brown. I did one with the pink and one with the red. I had one with the little blue. I put that with the little yellow flower in that one. I have two of the what I'm trying to say, elephants. I'm doing those. I have a ton of wallets. It is the conclusion of the matter. I have a ton of wallets and I'm trying to go through them. So that's what that looks like. Okay, let's see what y'all saying. JCD said, I have a few events I may go out, not sure yet. Okay. King is laughing. Pretty girl said, I fell asleep and back on. I'm up. She said, I'm up. Girl, get you a nap. You can watch the replay. Hope said, I'm on LLC. Baby, listen. When I saw those, I have several, y'all, that I'm LLC, and I saw some from who? Alicia. I got a few of yours on my radar to LLC. I got I finally found my little bears, y'all. My little towel bears, y'all. My towel bears went MIA. They were like, "No, ma'am, we not coming out. So sorry, you're not gonna be able to find us." I was so devastated. I finally found my towel bears that Miss Alicia calls sprinkles. I love that. That is so cute to me. And so I found Sprinkle and his friends. And so I'm doing several with the little towel bears, you guys. Um that's gonna be another day. I ain't gonna even get into it because I don't even want to start. I ain't gonna even start. I'm not gonna even start it. So y'all stay tuned for the next group of gifts, because this is what I'm working on today. Yeah, Miss Alicia, she on the radar with her little bear Sprinkles. Yeah, Sprinkles coming out. Sprinkles coming out to play. And eels. And eels. Y'all, this might be a lot. I might need to put some brown in here. I don't know if this orange gonna do. I don't know if this orange gonna do what it do. I might need to just put some brown in here. I don't want to make it look gaudy. Guess it don't look that bad. Uh-oh. Get on there. Get on there. Get in there. Yeah, yeah, get in there. Yeah, I gotta find my little glue dots. Told y'all I've been working all over the place and I got stuff everywhere. Oh, I see them. They hiding from me. I see them. Okay, y'all. What y'all think? Yeah, no, maybe so. Or maybe I might need to turn it around and put the butterfly at the bottom. Might be what I need to do. Y'all like it better at the top? I don't have an orange flower. If I do, they in the I don't think I have an orange flower. If I do, they outside in the storage. I mean in the tote. I don't have one in here. I'm fit to get up and work. I needed this motivation. Gold Jar said try with okay, right there. On good evening. Hey. Oh no. I had only thing I got in here is yellow flowers. I probably got some orange flowers now. I might can do the only thing other thing I got is like a gold. You like it in the middle? About like that. Should I put the butterfly back at the top then? Put the butterfly back at the top and put this down at the bottom? Because it's covering up my butterfly. Let's scoot it back over. Scoot it back over. Hold up, hold up. Come here. Like that. Or should I do brown shred, y'all? What the? I need my cream shred. I just ain't got no more, y'all. I just don't have no more. Hell, no cream shred. Okay. And I can't finish my purple one because I can't find my purple shred. The shred that the purple I got, I don't like. Well, I like it, but it's a pale. I want the dark purple. And I see my purple shred, y'all. It's hiding from me. I see it. I gotta cut it first. If you have it. I don't have any beige. I don't. That's what I was saying. I need to get some from Dollar Tree. I buy it when I find it, but it always runs out really quick, and I don't have any left. I don't have any of that cream color shred left. None at all. It's okay. We're gonna make it do what it do. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. What you mean, pretty girl, you working complicated? What that mean? I didn't get any from Target. I'll shrink them later, y'all. I don't want to do all that noise on the live, so I'll shrink them all later. I'm just putting them all together, and then I'll come back and shrink them and put my bows on them later. And all of the things, like so, like that. No, you talking about the zip ties? You talking about these? These are zip ties. I got them from Dollar Tree. The little zip ties came from the Dollar Tree. If that's what you asking me. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I don't look so hard for this purple, and this might not be the one I want in either. Y'all, I did all that looking for this purple shred, found it, and I don't want it. Ooh, I'm a hot mess. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. I really want some of that beige shred. I'm gonna have to go to the Dollar Tree because I really want some beige shred to go in some of my gifts. I don't want this. I don't want color in all of my. Oh, girl, I thought she said on top. Oh, she mean, oh, I understand when she said on top, I thought she meant top like top. I didn't know she meant top like that. Okay. Hold on. Those are I ordered my bags from Amazon. These are 14 by 20 bags. I cut them in half. And I use the one 14 by 20 bag will do 2 of these gifts. So that's what I have. These are 14 by 20 bags, and it'll do 2 of my gifts. I cut them sideways. These are 14 by 20 bags, but I cut them this way. And I can wrap 2 gifts out of the 14 by 20 bags. Sorry. I was confused. I did not know what you meant. My bad. Michelle said, "Where did you get the plastic you couldn't put on the?" Yeah, okay, okay. I got it now. Sorry, I was confused. Y'all, the good and the bad about having all my shred in down here in this tote is that sometimes you gotta go all the way to the bottom to find the color you want. And it's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the tooty woody. Hopefully when I get in my new location, I'll have a better I won't have to dig, like, I'll have better space so that I can have my stuff spread out where I can get to it like I want to. So it's okay. We're going to baby steps. Hey, More Create. I'm working on these LLCs from LBE. They're the wallet concepts that she did last year for Christmas. I changed it up just a little bit, but for the most part, it's still her design. And so That's what I'm working on today. I have about 27, I think is what I counted, of these wallets concepts that I'm trying to put into trays and get them ready for sales. So that's what I am working on. Hey, Angela. Y'all have to tape these Tahiri down because they are horrible. You're welcome, Michelle. Have you guys started working on gifts, or y'all still organizing? Or y'all doing a little at a time? What's y'all's goal for Christmas? Do y'all have a goal of how many gifts y'all trying to make, or what y'all trying to do for Christmas? Oh, okay. Still Clay says she's doing both. She's cleaning and organizing and making gifts. Nice. I'm still unpacking. Hopefully I can start designing soon. Okay. Michelle said both. Okay. Well, I'm using this as a way to kind of get organized because I feel like if I get rid of some of this stuff, get it out of the way, it will clear up some space and help me get organized. Um, I did a good bit of organization in my storages last year, so I don't feel like I necessarily need to do that. I just feel like it's time to start eliminating product. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. Like I told you, so y'all, I have this right here. I have this shelf right here. The majority of things on this shelf, I'm trying to get it gone. I'm trying to eliminate the stuff on this shelf, and then I have another shelf that's across from me that is full of product as well. So my goal is to empty the majority of the items on both of these shelves by for before Christmas. So I'm planning to make gifts and try to get a good number of stuff out of the shelves, and then like I told you, I'm emptying totes. I had a tote of nothing but Dove. It was actually Dove hair care stuff. I emptied that tote. I put all of those items in concepts. All of those items are in concepts. I had another tote. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to eliminate products that are not in gifts. Make as many gifts as I can to clear my space up, and I feel like it'll make my life a lot better. So that way, it's not as hard to organize if you don't have that much to organize. But when you got all of this stuff, that's where the problem comes in. So that's what I'm trying to do, is eliminate product to make it easier on me to be able to organize. And once I get into my new building, I don't want to have to I know I'm gonna have to try to figure it out, but it'll be less for me to try to figure out the more I've created gifts and got that out of the way. Miss Gloria says she's doing both. Michelle said I'm doing both too. uh Angela said I'm up to 70 gifts. You go, girl. All right. I'm doing both organizing. Okay. Hey, Miss Egotistical. Hi, I'm good, doing well. How are you? Alicia said I'm finished. We'll finish watching replay. Just made it to Bible study. Okay. King said I will watch the replay. Okay. Moore said, I recently moved and it's been a lot trying to set everything up. Yeah, I understand that. Gold Jar said, what do y'all do with items that expire? Of course, I am not selling it, but it can technically still be used. Didn't want to just throw it away. Um, either I'll use it myself if it's something that I can use, um, or I'll throw it away. One of the two. Yeah. Which I haven't run into that problem as much with product as I have with food. That's the reason why I try not to use much food, because I've had that problem. I've had to throw away bags and bags and bags of candy and stuff that expire after the holidays, and I'm trying to buy less of it so that I don't have as much to throw away. But yeah, we use it, but other products I haven't really had that problem as much of items expiring. Because again, I told you I haven't been in this business a really, really long time. So that's the reason why I'm trying to eliminate product so that I won't run into that issue. Miss Egotistical say, I'm doing okay. Just trying to get organized now. I had a birthday after Father's Day. What happened, belated birthday? I went on a little vacation during the 4th, so now I'm getting back on track. Okay. Pretty girl said, give to food pantries, they take it. Okay. Miss Margaret said, throwing away those Valentine hearts. Throwing away those Valentine hearts in a way is painful. Yeah, so Miss Margaret, so this is what I did with the Valentine hearts that I had. I didn't really have any that had the Valentines that much left on them. Maybe 2 or 3 of those, so that wasn't that bad. The other ones that I had didn't have anything that said Valentines on them, so I used those for Mother's Day. The ones that I didn't use for Mother's Day, it worked out, you guys, because I had some candy that I had bought. I think I had some boxes of Reese's and some other things. Well, we had a teacher appreciation here, and so I ended up giving like 4 of them to my son to take to his teachers. And we ended up being able to use every single one of the boxes that we had left for different, teachers and different stuff like that. So it really worked out. And then I may have ate 1 or 2 of them, but for the most part, it ended up working out that we ended up giving those heart candies to teachers and stuff for teacher appreciation for my kids. So I didn't have to throw any of that candy away. So praise God. Never in a Million said, hey, Never in a Million. I have a problem with food too. Yeah. Angela said, hey, Mom. Never in a Million said, hey, Angela. Let's see. Um, oh, you meant to say Neil? It said, Mom. Hi, it's Never in a Million. Never in a Million said, if anyone needs candy, there's tons at Family Dollar for 47 cents. No candy for me. Gold Jar said the items I have is lotion. I have 3 of those cherry blossom lotions from Roses that expired, and 1 of those peony hand creams from Pop Chef that expired. Were you saying the pantry place? You don't want to use them yourself? You can't use them? Give them to some family members. Lotion don't expire like that, girl. You better give them to your kid. Y'all use it. It shouldn't be expired to the point where you can't use it. I wouldn't think. I would try it out, baby. I use that lotion. Never in a Million said, hey, Michelle. Let's see. Gold Jar said, those are just food. Okay. Margaret said, I have to be more selective when I buy candy for my baskets. Well, Miss Margaret, I started doing that because like the first year that I did candy, I was buying everything. And I had so much candy left. And I threw away tons. So this past time, this past year after Christmas, I didn't buy that much, and it worked out really well for me. So I'm again, it's a learning process of how much you need and that kind of stuff. What I'm learning is we run for that candy after at Walmart after Christmas, but we really need to wait until Dollar General puts theirs on clearance, because I always can get pretty much what I need from Dollar General. I don't even necessarily have to run after the candy that Walmart has. I started practicing my idea with AI to see if I like the concepts before I actually make the gifts. I'm trying to save on inventory. Okay. More Create said, I'm glad you mentioned food. I am editing a video I did in Ross. They mark down their cookie tins, and they don't expire until September and August of 2027. LBE said, put the lotion in the ladies' room at your church for after when they wash their hands. Yep, that's a good idea. Great idea. That's a great idea, LBE. I have sensitive skin and I can't use it. They are still able to be used. I think that's what I will do. Just give to family. I was surprised to even see an expiration date on it. I didn't even know. Yeah, baby. Let some people use it, but LBE had a good idea. If you don't want, if you don't have any family that wants it, you can put it at church, and put it in the bathroom or somewhere. Michelle said, let's see. Gold jar said, or body wash expire. LBE said, I don't even purchase the Valentine's Day hearts anymore. I did Valentine's Day this year without using candy. Okay. That's a great idea, LBE. Thank you. Never in a Million said Dollar General. I always buy my hearts the year before. So like I have hearts there in my closet now for next Valentine's, because those hearts don't expire until way into next year. So I put them in my closet. They're not hot. My closet don't change temperature like that. So I always get my hearts for like 30 cents or something like that. So that's the reason why I do use it. And if I do have to throw it away, I'm not hurt, because I didn't pay but like 30 cents for them. So I'm good with that. Never in a Million said Dollar General starts keeping their Christmas candy till after Valentine's Day, and that made me mad. Laugh out loud. Well, see, most of the time, their candy, I don't need it. I don't need that candy until for Easter or for Mother's Day, so I'm good with that. Never to me. Miss Sally said hello, and everyone. Eagle 2 said thank you for the birthday wishes. You're welcome. LBE said right, never in a million. But by the time DG marks the candy down, it was almost expired. Oh yeah. For some of it, but not all of it, because I get mine from a few different places. From Walmart, I get some from Walgreens, and I get some from Dollar General. Purdy Girl said, a long time ago, baby, they would have gotten that expired lotion, baby. She said, I'm delivered. Oh, that's too funny. She said, I am delivered. Oh, that's too funny. She is too funny, y'all. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to switch out some of these so I can do some more of these. I got all of these up here that I need to move out of the way so I can put the rest of my other set of trays up here so I can shrink. And so let me show y'all what I have before I move them off the table. So these are some of the ones that I've already done. I did this one. I did another brown one like this. These wallets came from Walmart. These are two of the Walmarts that came from Walmart. These are some of the Dollar General wallets. I think this is a Dollar General wallet. This may be a Walmart wallet. I don't know if this is Dollar General or Walmart wallet. But anyway, I did two like that. These are two different design wallets, though. They're two different wallets. I have this wallet here. And so I am just making them up and moving them over. And then, again, like I said, I'm shrink wrapping them which I probably could have not, but I did. Every mean said long time ago, DG used to put Christmas candy 25 cents, and I racked up for Valentine's, but things changed and we must adapt. Yeah, it ain't been that long ago, never in a million. That's been like 2 years ago. Girl, she said long time ago. Long time ago in a what is it, a village far, far away. She said long time ago. That was like year before last, wasn't it? Yeah, I missed the 25 cent and the 10 cent sale. Dollar General said, psych. Y'all sitting up there getting that stuff for 25 cents and 10 cents and go back and resell it, and not on our dime. Miss Sally said, are y'all getting the box candy at DG for $1? What box candy? LBE said, it feels like a long time ago. Miss Rachel, how will you store all of your small gifts like this away until it's time to sell? I'm going to put them in boxes. Stack them up in boxes. So you guys, I don't know if you were on S. Marie's live earlier. If y'all are in need of shelving, they have shelves at Home Depot. They're on sale they're the 5-tier shelves. They're really nice. They're on sale for $30. So if you're in need of shelving, you may want to go check that out. Let's see what Pretty Girl said. I normally don't buy candy until Valentine's for my Easter baskets. Concepts, I don't buy candy after Christmas because me and Cupcake eat it. Never to me and said, right, LBE. I guess it wasn't as long as I thought. She said, long time ago in a village far, far away. Oh, the theater, child, you can get it for cheaper than that. I ain't paying that. I'm not buying that. Unless I have like a special concept that I'm using it for. I don't buy them. You normally can get that candy after Christmas and all of that for less than $1. Cause I see some on my shelf right now that I'm looking at that I bought. It was some of the Sour Patch Kids that I'm saving for next year that won't expire. What I did with that? Put that right there. And I'm trying to take all these tags off of these baskets. I hate y'all. These are horrible. When I tell you these tags on these is horrible. I mean the tops. I don't know. Talking about candy expiring and stuff right now. Talking about the holidays and getting prepared for the holidays and all of the things. How are you, baskets and beyond? Oh, and today is the last day to buy the shelves. They said the sale's supposed to go off, I guess, sometime tonight. So if you guys are in need of some shelves, that is a really good price for those shelves. You can go back and watch S. Marie's live or whatever if you want to see what they look like, because she bought a lot of them. Hey, Velvet Rose. So you want to go back and look. So y'all look, I found these in my stock. I'm not using these in these gifts, you guys, but I ran across these in my stockpile, and I'm gonna use these with those smiley face slippers. I'm excited to use these. I'm gonna use those with the smiley face slippers. I'm trying to think of what else I got. I know I got something else smiley face, and I can't think of it right now. I got the smiley face slippers. I think I got some smiley face little accessories. I gotta go and look. I think I got maybe like some pins or something with some smiley faces. But anyway, I found these in my stockpile, and I put all of them to the side to go with my smiley face slippers. So these are gonna go with the smiley face slippers, and I gotta go through my stockpile and see what else I got that has smiley faces. Can y'all see the smiley faces? There you go. I thought these were so cute. And I ended up with, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So I thought these were going to be really cute to go with my smiley face little slippers that I have. Maybe I got some smiley face socks. We're going to see. I don't know what all I got smiley face, but I'm gonna figure it out to go with my little. Miss Sally, Sally said, all right, Baskin and Beyonce, I'm good, thank you. Velvet Rose said, hello, how are y'all? How y'all be? At what store? At what you talking about? At what store? What you talking about? Oh, Home Depot. You talking about the shelves? They're at Home Depot. At Home Depot. I apologize. I thought I said that. Yeah. Home Depot has the shelves, the five tier. They're plastic shelves. But they are on sale for $30. You're welcome. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here so I can finish up these gift concepts. Put my little flowers on here. Cause I think I gotta go and get some flowers. Put that one there. I got some red. I think I'm gonna put red over here. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming on and seeing my little concepts that I'm coming up with for my little wallets. I need to buy some of these without the stick, because I always end up pulling the stick out, y'all. But if y'all haven't already, please go ahead. Yeah, that's right. Charlie Shop did the first one on it. I just remember seeing S. Marie was talking about it a while ago. Thank you. Pretty Girl said Ollie's have them $24.99. They're cheaper. But I'll disagree. No, but the ones from Ollie's are smaller than the ones from Home Depot. Pretty Girl, that's the thing. These are actually really, really big. These are bigger than the ones that I paid $40 for. I paid $44 for the 5-tier shelves from Ollie's, and they are shorter than the ones on S. Marie's live. So the ones at Ollie's are shorter. And I don't know how wide those $25 ones. I know the $25 ones at Ollie's aren't as wide as the ones I get. So I think they're gonna be smaller than those. That's the reason why I was saying that I was wishing that I could have gotten some, because Yeah, those shelves at Ollie's, they're smaller. Cause those shelves that Esmery got, they're taller than the ones that I got from Ollie's, and I get the 5 tier all the time, and they're normally like $44. You know, and with the 15%, they're like $40, but you paying $10 less for the shelves. Esmery says shelf information was originally shared by Bunny. Thank you, thank you. The original shelf sharer was Miss Bunny with Nove Creations. If you want to go over there and see her, she said they're over 6 feet tall. Yep. I just remember I saw y'all live. I'm not trying to not give somebody credit for sharing the information. I'm just remember where I just saw it at. Yeah. And the sale goes off today. So they're really big, tall. I wish, like I said, I wish I needed some, but I don't need any. And I'm not going to go just buy some. And all the ones that I bought from Ollie's, I've already taken them apart and put them up. So it ain't like I can take them back. I already put them in production. They already in production. So, but yeah, if I needed shells, I definitely would got some. But I'm trying to eliminate needing shells. I don't want to buy no more right now. So I'm gonna miss this sale, but anyway, I just wanted to share it with everybody else. So thank you guys so much for coming on and joining me. I appreciate you spending a little time in the treasure chest. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you over here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all stay tuned for the next concept. Hopefully, I'll be able to get these done today, get these out of the way, and move on to the next thing. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm gonna work until I get tired, and then I'm gonna take a break from doing all of these gifts and then get back in it. I'm really enjoying working doing non-crunch time. It's really, you know, it's really working out for me. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye. Let's see what y'all saying. Thanks for sharing. You rock these gifts. Great job. Thank you. Angela said great. Thanks, Rachel. Good night. Good night. Good night, Olympia. Good night, Essence. Joy. See y'all later.